Hi, my name is Dr. Leslie Hardman. I'm an occupational therapist and assistant professor at Eastern Kentucky University, and I just wanted to talk today about a guideline to help you with shopping for toys for your 2-year-old. I'm just going to spend a few minutes and show you about this guideline. This is from the American Occupational Therapy Association, and the idea is if you can answer yes more than no when you're looking at a toy or considering purchasing it for your child, then that's likely a very good choice for your child. So it's a 2-page item. You can look it up online or you can use it from this video today to get an idea of what you'd like to purchase for your child. So overall, children learn in a 3-dimensional environment, anywhere they can move and play and touch things and smell things and talk about them with you and knock them down and start all over again. So that's how 2-year-olds learn. They learn from making mistakes and discoveries and problem solving. So when you're picking out toys, first of all, think about the safety of the toy. You're a parent and caregiver of a child who's 2, so I know you're thinking about those things. And are they durable? Are the things going to be breaking off? And just because something's inexpensive doesn't mean it's poorly made. Sometimes items that are very inexpensive are well made, but you have to decide that. Make sure that it doesn't have something that's going to break off. If your child is still putting things in their mouth at 2, which is typical, then don't pick things that have small pieces on them or sharp points or small parts that they might choke on. So that one might rule out some toys right away. Think about toys that can be played with in more than one way. There's not just one way to put those puzzle pieces in. If the puzzle pieces are also cars and trucks, well, then you can make sounds and you can drive them around. So that would make that puzzle a little bit more versatile. Think about, does the toy appeal to multiple senses? Does it have visual appeal? Does it have a sound component to it, or maybe lights going on, music? Does it have interesting textures to it? Does it make a sound when you drop it or put things together? Does it move? So think about if that toy is interesting with more than one sense. Can it be used in more than one place? Is it easy for you to take with you to grandma's house or to the sitters, or throw it in your purse or backpack for your child in another location? Or is it something that's fun that can be played with in different rooms in your home? Can it be played with in more than one position? Because kids like to get under a table and play with toys, or lay on the floor, or lay on their back, or stand up at a table to play with things. So don't always pick items that requires a child to just have it in one place or have to sit in a chair, because 2-year-olds still need to be moving and standing to play. We're not ready to worry about them staying seated to play. They need to carry things around and really explore in multiple positions. Select toys that encourage use of 2 hands, things that have to be put together, taken apart, having to carry multiple pieces in each hand. Look at toys that encourage activity and movement through space, and those don't have to be expensive. Balls and simple ride-on toys can be very inexpensive. I mentioned problem solving. Pick out toys that encourage your child to problem solve, repeat an action over and over again. Get another toy piece and put it in there and see if it'll do the same thing. So children, this is when they're really problem solving and they're coming to you and asking for help, and you're playing with those toys with them so that they're coming up with new solutions. You want to encourage toys that help you communicate with your child and help your child communicate. Things you can talk about, books and colors and numbers and animals and interesting way things go together. So anything that creates an interesting interaction, dress up clothes and all kinds of pretend and imaginative themes. Is the toy appealing? Is it something that you think your child's going to be interested in, and are you interested in it? So that makes it more likely for the child to play with the toy more often. And then in the end, you have to decide if the toy is worth what you might be paying for it. Everybody's pretty savvy shoppers and trying to use your money well. And so I'm sure you want to buy a few toys that are going to serve lots of needs and interests for your child versus a bunch of toys that are just going to sit on a shelf if they're not interested in them. So here's just a few ideas for stacking and sorting toys, building toys, sand and water play, which you can do in the tub or in your home, in the yard, in the living room, wherever you do sand and water play. Pre-writing and imagination toys, things that help with the visual development, eye-hand coordination. Dry erase crayons can be done on a glass window or door. Big paintbrushes from the hardware section of the store can even be washed in the dishwasher, and there's multiple uses for those. You can't go wrong with any kind of books that encourage communication and acting things out like animals. Balls of every kind, they come in different textures and colors and sizes, and there's just an infinite way to play with a variety of balls. Puzzles, ride-on toys are great, and then children's games that even are for 2-year-olds. Just watch them as far as safety with small parts. Anyway, hope this helps you when you think about buying toys for your 2-year-old. Thanks.